The Colombo Stock Exchange ended Monday's session on a weaker note, with broad-based selling pressure weighing on market sentiment. The All-Share Price Index, ASPI, declined by 197.31 points, 0.92%, to close at 21,208.10, while the S&P SL 20 index fell by 56.46 points, 0.94%, to 5,943.22. Losses in several heavyweight counters outweighed gains in selected stocks, resulting in both benchmark indices closing lower for the day. Market activity remained robust with a total turnover of LKR 2.64 billion, supported by crossings amounting to LKR 1.36 billion. CT Holdings plc and Cargill's Ceylon plc recorded the highest traded values during the session, highlighting strong institutional participation. Meanwhile, the market capitalization of the Colombo Stock Exchange stood at LKR 7,677.21 billion at the close of trading. Domestic investors continued to dominate market activity, accounting for 96% of total purchases with LKR 2,527.69 million, while foreign purchases amounted to LKR 108.13 million. On the selling side, domestic investors contributed LKR 2,551.16 million, representing 97% of total sales, whereas foreign sales stood at LKR 84.67 million. Overall, foreign investors remained net buyers during the session, recording a net inflow of approximately LKR 23.46 million. The day's top gainers were led by CT Land Development plc, followed by Kiehl's Food Products plc, Lanka Ceramic plc, Harana Plantations plc, and Cargo Boat Development Company plc. These counters recorded notable price appreciation during the session, reflecting renewed investor interest and positive buying momentum across a mix of real estate, manufacturing, plantation, and transportation-related sectors. The day's top losers were led by SMB Finance plc, followed by Richard Pearse and Company plc, Kerner House Global Solutions plc, Lanka Ashok Leland plc, and Eastern Merchants plc. These counters came under selling pressure during the trading session, reflecting profit-taking activity and weaker investor sentiment across the financial services, diversified holdings, technology, automotive, and trading sectors. The day's strongest positive contributors to the ASPI were Citizens Development Business Finance plc, Ambien Holdings plc, Ceylon Tobacco Company plc, Cargo Boat Development Company plc, and CT Land Development plc. Strong price gains in these counters provided significant upward support to the benchmark index, helping offset weakness in other sectors and contributing positively to the market's overall performance. The day's top negative contributors to the ASPI were Dialog Axiata plc, Commercial Bank of Ceylon plc, Richard Pearse and Company plc, John Keells Holdings plc, and Parson Cumberbatch plc. Price declines in these heavyweight counters exerted downward pressure on the benchmark index, with weakness across the telecommunications, banking, diversified holdings, and conglomerate sectors weighing on overall market performance.